What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and it's Grand Challenge time. So you know I had to build my own team, and so I decided to build a team around Riolu. Riolu is super cool with Prankster coaching. You can get the +1 attack and defense on one of your partners real quick, and it has access to the move Quick Guard, which is also great for support. It also gets Upper Hand, but I don't particularly like Upper Hand. Upper Hand does not work on ghost types. Upper Hand does not work on anything with inner focus, anything holding a covert cloak, anything that's faster than you using a +3 priority move like Fake Out. Whereas Quick Guard protects you from both of the opponent's priority moves and doesn't have to worry about all those other things. And when you have Prankster, it's actually +4 priority. So it's always going to be faster than Fake Out, in or out of Trick Room, doesn't matter if they're faster than you. So that's why I love that. This Riolu also has Bullet Punch because we have Tera Fairy Weakness Policy Miraidon as a bit of a GC tech. It's just a goofy way to run Miraidon. I do think probably just using a Specs Miraidon on this team would be better, but whatever. And then we have 4 recipients of coaching. Calyrex-Ice Rider, probably the strongest recipient of coaching in the game. Iron Hands, also incredibly strong, and works well with Calyrex in helping it get Trick Room up, sweeping under Trick Room, and getting boosted by Miraidon's electric terrain. Roaring Moon is here to help against all those pesky ghost types, like Cali Shadow, which is faster than the entire team outside of Roaring Moon. And we go for an offensive set here with Knockoff and Terraflying Acrobatics, while also having a lot of bulk, so we do rely on that coaching boost to do a big damage. And finally, Firepon, another defensive set that can do a ton of damage, also support with Follow Me. And we're running Horn Leech because if we receive a coaching boost and we can heal up while doing damage, just like Iron Hand's Drain Punch, super solid combo. Anyway, I hope you're excited. I'm hoping Riolu can get some wins here. I know it's not the best mon in the world, but I wanted to try it because I love Riolu. Let's get into it. Okay, above 1500 already. Lunala, Kyogre, Araquanid, Rhydon, Indeedee, and Amoonguss. Terrifying. Okay, 2 potential wide guard sources. Indeedee could mess with my Trick Room shenanigans. Indeedee could also mess with side Bullet Punch shenanigans. Indeedee will also mess with terrain. Okay, they're gonna bring Indeedee. For sure. Indeedee and Lunala could be going Trick Room. Roaring Moon doesn't seem bad into most of what they have. So I think I'm going to go with Roaring Moon. Maybe I just go Roaring Riolu. 2 restricteds in the back. Riolu has Sunny Day, which is nice against the Kyogre. I can coach up Roaring Moon and start sweeping with that instead of setting Tailwind, because I don't know if I'll want Tailwind. And then Miraidon Calyrex to clean up. Could work. Miraidon could be a little weak to that Rhydon. I don't know if they're going to bring that. I don't want Firepon in the rain. Though if I set Sun. Sunny Day plus Ogerpon isn't bad on lead either. But I think I like this. Because I don't want to be weak to just Expanding Force turn 1. Because they could just Indeedee, Lunala, Expanding Force right off the bat. Ha, because Lunala's a bat. Cool trainer card. I love it. First trainer card of the GC, and it's good. Oh, you changed your look. Yeah, it is Lunala Indeedee. Okay, so Ogerpon wasn't dead. The question is, do you have Moonblast? And am I going to find out? Alright, Psychic Seed Indeedee. Fine. We got our speed booster here. Do I think they'd be Moonblast on this team? I guess they could, which would be awkward. But I'm gonna go straight for knockoff Lunala coaching. I mean, there's no way they would click a Psychic move here. Do I want to save Tera? Fairy Miraidon doesn't really... I mean, it helps offensively later. I don't want to protect because they're going to get Trick Room up. I'm gonna go for knockoff coaching. I'm risking it. This is a big risk if they just Moonblast. A defensive Tera makes sense even if they're not fairy. They don't want to get hit by a Dark Moon. They are fairy, that might mean Moonblast. Yikes. Well, here's a knockoff. I'll get rid of your item at least. Safety goggles. Oh, and they do click Expanding Force. I'll take it. I don't mind that one bit. And Trick Room with D&D. Okay. Ain't no way they click that again. Right? So I should be able to Terraflying, Acro, plus another coaching. Because now they'd be like, okay, expanding for it. They tried to call the Tera maybe. Or maybe they don't have Moonblast and they just wanted to hit Riolu. They were Goggles. What would their second move be? It would have to be Moonblast. No, they have Moongeist. Do they have Wide Guard Trick Room or Trick Room Protect? They just Expanding Force again, that'd be crazy. Okay, they did have Moonblast. Feels good to get some calls right. It's still gonna hurt. Ooh, doesn't even do half. Ooh. That's pretty cool, because they're not Rocky Helmet and Dee Dee. Might be time to change terrain, too. Here's Kyogre. I think what I do is set Sun and just protect Roaring Moon here. Riolu goes down, but we have terrain and weather on our side then. Because they're going to click Expanding Force and either Origin Pulse or Water Spout. Which will do the 1 damage it needs to Riolu. Oh well. Yeah, Water Spout. Cool. And they'll have to double into Moon to take it out once I get rid of the terrain. And I don't think they're ready for that kind of commitment. Do I think they have Rhydon in the back? 2 turns of Trick Room. I think I'll just attack with Miraidon here. They could swap in Amoonguss, Rhydon, or a Araquanid. I think I want to go for a knockoff into Kyogre. Plus 2 knockoff will do a ton of damage. And will Electro Drift the Lunala? It could be Rhydon coming in. Oh, they swap Lunala into Rhydon. Okay. It's an interesting swap. And then Ice Beam into Moon finishes that. Okay. Okay. Interesting plays. And yeah, here, have some Lightning Rod. Okay, Rhydon. Cool. Alright, Glacial Lance for sure. And then Electro Drift won't do anything while Rhydon's on the field. Draco Meteor won't do anything if they swap to Lunala. I think they might swap to Lunala, so I think I'm just going to throw Gleam here. They don't know I'm not locked into this move yet. And they could trigger my weakness policy. They have a lot of super effective moves onto Miraidon that probably won't KO it. Kyogre swap, that's great. Glacial Lance plus Gleam into that is cool, especially if it's a +2 Gleam. Can I get a +2 Gleam? High horsepower, we live that. We don't live that! Miraidon! Oh no! Alright, big damage with Glacial Lance. Dimensions return to normal. It comes down to speed tiers. I just have to throw Glacial Lance and see what the speed is on all their Pokemon. They're gonna protect Miraidon. And they are faster with Lunala. Okay. I don't think this is gonna KO, so I think this is game over. Unless it gets the KO. If it gets the KO on Lunala, there's a chance. No, it doesn't. Okay. Woo. Okay, beat by a Miraidon. What can you say? That's the GC for you. Love it. Oh, wow. Good game. 1577. That's really good. Miraidon Lunala with Grim, Incineroar, Urshifu, and Ursaluna. Cool. They've got some massive special attackers. And they have Intimidate. They have the possibility of Trick Room as well with that bear. I'm sort of leaning toward Riolu Miraidon. They don't have terrain control. Well, I mean, they do. They have electric terrain as well. I'm thinking Riolu Miraidon. I can either quick guard the fake out and get some damage off, or go for the bullet punch strategy right away. Could be pretty solid. And then I like Calyrex, of course. Calyrex is just good. Finally, I was thinking Coaching plus Iron Hands could be pretty solid here. But it's hard to hit the Lunala. Do I want Roaring Moon? I don't think I want Roaring Moon. Maybe I want Ogerpon. All of these seem solid in the end. I'm going to go with Hands, because we're going to get the attack boost from the terrain guaranteed. They're not going to reset terrain. I guess they could have Misty Terrain on Grimmsnarl. That would be really weird. I'm hoping to see... Ooh, nice trainer card. What am I hoping to see? I'm hoping I can see something that I can just throw Weakness Policy against. Incineroar Lunala. Not quite. But I could Quick Guard, break the Shadow Shield, maybe do something next turn. Ooh, Electric Seed. It's a cool combo with your own Miraidon. But yeah, I'm definitely going to Quick Guard, because Fake Out incoming. And probably just Electro Drift the Lunala is probably fine. As long as this isn't Tera Ground Lunala. Fairy. Okay. I'm not super sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe you're scared of what Riolu could do? No Fake Out. Alright, some decent damage into Lunala. And then just the Moonblast, okay. Which Miraidon eats. And a special attack drop, but we get +2. So unless you're doubling into Miraidon here, which maybe you are, the Moonblast plus knockoff to try to get the KO. Wow, okay. Critical hit. Didn't need that crit, but wow, okay, good play. Good play. Not what you'd like to see. I'm gonna go Calyrex. And Calyrex speed stat. We've got 85. It's potentially faster than some Incineroars. I'm gonna just throw a Coaching Protect. There's definitely a target on Calyrex' back here. So I'll see how many boosts I can get for free if they target into Calyrex. Well, they hit the Riolu. They probably doubled Riolu. No shot. Did they just call that play too and double Riolu? No. Okay, that's good. I think where I want the Tera, probably not here. I'm gonna go Coaching. Yeah, I think I'll go Coaching, Fire Tera, Glacial Lance. Now that I've protected, they definitely target the Calyrex. I'm not too worried about knockoff if I'm not weak to it. And I would rather get damage into this Lunala. If a +2 Glacial Lance can finish from here, that would be fantastic. They're at +1 defense. There's no way that happens. Oh, I forgot about the Electric Seed. Oh, fun. That's what you want to see. Wide Guard. Alright, well, we get to see the speed tier between Ensign and Calyrex. We are, in fact, faster. Good wide guard. And you turn into Calyrex. Okay. Into their Miraidon. Well, I have a couple plays here. I wanted to get Trick Room up. The question is, do I trust them to knock out Riolu this turn? Or do I need to hard swap Iron Hands to get the fake out? I just attacked with Calyrex. There's no way they don't hit Riolu. Yeah, they know I'm protecting Calyrex here. They have to hit Riolu. I'd be shocked if they didn't. Electro Drift into Cali, and then you probably hit Riolu with like Moonblast. No, you double into Calyrex. Well, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, so the play was swap in Iron Hands there. Great. So anyway, Calyrex is gonna live that? No. I think the only way I can win is the double protect. Is that crazy? I think that's crazy, but I need to go for it. I think because they didn't attack Riolu there and I made the wrong play. Like, obviously I could swap Calyrex into Iron Hands to take the hits, stall out Electric Terrain, try to get Trick Room back up, but I'd be too far behind if I give up all the coaching boosts. Alright, I don't get the double protect, and I lose. Now, if I was going to live this double up anyway... No, there's no way I was. Alright, very well played by my opponent. Any way to still be in this? I don't think so. Electricity's gone. I need to start coaching and drain punching, but I'm getting hit by Moonblasts. I'm gonna fake out Lunala. get a coaching up while they swap Miraidon? No. I'm gonna Drain Punch toward the Miraidon and coach. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. So if I had swapped in to Iron Hands, would have had a Fake Out turn onto their Miraidon. That's most of the damage coming in. Then I get Trick Room up. Lunala swap is interesting. It's a lot less damage potential now, but if all you're going to do is take out Riolu with Electro Drift, that's all you need to do. Yeah, that looks like their plan. Iron Hands can't win the whole game at neutral. Yeah, alright, my opponent played really well around Riolu. Good game. I'm gonna go ahead and run this one after Riolu goes down. No, Riolu! And neutral Drain Punch was pretty good. But there's no way we're beating the Incineroar, which is gonna pivot around to get a Fake Out. Plus Moonblast from Stab from Lunala. Ain't no way. Especially because I have to Wild Charge into the Lunala. The fighting moves are not gonna cut it. Yeah, it came down to that one turn. I played wrong. I was like, they have to hit Riolu. No, they didn't. Good game. 1395? How'd you get down there? Okay, that's how... Oh no, is Riolu really so bad that I have to fight this? Is this really what it's come to? Riolu was doing okay on Showdown. Gyarados, Chien-Pao, Ting-Lu, Charizard, Golem, and Gengar. Oh boy. You know, they've got answers to everything I can do, in a way. It's kind of funny. I think I'm going to go Riolu Calyrex. Fire Tera on Calyrex should get me somewhere. I'll have Miraidon anyway, and Iron Hands for Fake Out seems good. Plus it's good under Trick Room. If I go the Trick Room route. Yeah. Wow. Alright, maybe Riolu isn't it. Maybe I just got unlucky twice in a row. I definitely... Ooh, no trainer card either? Oof. Definitely game 2 I misplayed, but Ting-Lu Charizard kind of covers all my Tera options, which is a little scary. I think I'll just take a free coaching and protect turn 1. Just to kind of scout out what's happening here. I don't want to play a little too aggressive and then get potentially punished for it. Like, I don't know if that's Specs Blast Burn Charizard over there, or the Ting-Lu's about to fissure something. So let me, no Teras, no Protects, get my coaching off. Flamethrower into Calyrex. I could Tera away from that. And Earthquake. Can't Tera away from both, but I'll be at +2 defense, so I'll be okay. So another coaching, Tera Fire. I think I'm ready to just Glacial Lance. I don't think I want Trick Room here. I think I can bring in Miraidon next. I'm probably faster. I'm definitely faster than the Ting-Lu anyway. So I might as well hit it now while I can move before it. Because if all I have to... Yeah, if I knock it out with +2 Glacial Lance... Ting-Lu is a beast, but I think that might take it. Then if I only have to take the Flamethrower, that'd be great. Inferno? See, you never know. Tera Fire would have prevented the burn anyway, but... See, you never know what you're going to see. Alright, there they go. That's +4 attack, +2 defense. Riolu's still here. I can block a fake. Did they have a Fake Out user? They didn't have much anyway. Alright, well, Riolu may not be great, but he's not 1300s material. Chien-Pao and Gyarados. I think I'm going to set Sun to weaken the Gyarados and just Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance will be enough to take Gyarados. And now that I'm already at +2 defense, another defense boost won't give me much. Gyarados defensively tearing into water. Okay. +4 Sword of Ruin Glacial Lance might still do it. But I'm at +2 defense in the Sun. I don't think you're going to be okay. Throat Chop does nothing. And your Life Orb, so you're going down. And Tera boosted Aqua Tail. Does nothing in the Sun. Alright, excellent. That's Sword of Ruin boosted too. And they're both gone. That's the power of the horse. Okay, well, quick and easy one. Maybe not a super interesting match, but let's get back into it. Good game to my opponent. You did the best you could with what you had. Good game. But please get a trainer card. 15-16. Alright, that's higher than me. Can't complain. Miraidon Lunala, Ursaluna, Firepon, Farigiraf, and Whimsicott. So they got Tailwind and Trick Room. Only electric terrain. They have priority blocking. Okay. Do I want to go weakness policy Miraidon? I think that's interesting, at least. It'll make it hard for them to... I mean, they could follow me to get Trick Room if they wanted. I don't think they would want Trick Room against me, though. I think they... Would they want Tailwind? Maybe. I'm really just not feeling... Am I feeling Roaring Moon? Probably not. Iron Hand seems fine. Maybe I can go Riolu... I think it's Riolu Miraidon. I think they're going to want to try to stop my Calyrex-'s Trick Room. Iron Hands is a little iffy when it can't fake out. Calyrex is fine. Just not in front. And then... What do I really have for the Fire Pond? Hands and Moon both handle it decently. I think I'll go Moon. Yeah, I think I will go Roaring Moon, because I don't actually anticipate them to want to put Trick Room up. So having something fast could be good. It'll help against Fire Pond for sure. Something to resist Electric from Miraidon, maybe. Oh, they have a good trainer card. That's nice. Good job. Miraidon Farigiraf. Okay. And their Hadron engine activates first, despite the fact that we're max speed. Likely means they're max speed as well. It's possible they're Scarf. That's kind of insane. I'm gonna do it. I'm ripping Weakness Policy, Tera Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. Coaching doesn't get me anything. I don't need a defense boost. Sunny Day doesn't help here. There's no priority moves coming, most likely, to quit guard. They might have seen that they went first, think they're faster, try to Volt Switch out, we win a speed tie and get to Gleam them. That could be cool. We're seeing a Tera from their end first. So either they are Scarf, or they just won the speed tie again. It's the GC. They could be Scarf. You never know. Scarf seems weird, though, with the team setup they have. I'd be surprised if they're actually Scarf. Helping Hand boosted. Well, hopefully Bullet Punch plus Dazzling Gleam doesn't take out my own Miraidon. Okay, good. That's next to nothing. I go first again. And they KO my Miraidon. That's Specs for sure. They just won the speed tie 3 times in a row. Okay. Is that game over? I think so. I guess I go Calyrex. What's stopping them from just doing that again? I already burned my Tera. I think I coach, protect. They might have Imprison Farigiraf. They might try to out-Trick Room my Trick Room with Farigiraf. So I'd like the option to lose Riolu, get an attack boost, bring in Roaring Moon. Tailwind would make me faster than everything except their Miraidon, of course. So that's scary, but maybe they Trick Room here. I'm getting blasted by this. OMG. Oh, just foul play. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lose to that. Alright, what do I need? I need +1 Calyrex to... If I don't one-shot Miraidon, I lose. And I need Tailwind. Okay, the only way I win this is Tailwind. Then they'll still Dazzling Gleam before my horse. But then I crit both with Glacial Lance. This team is not it, alright? This team is simply not it. Right. That fully confirms they're not Scarf Miraidon. The fact that we went first there. Didn't do too much to Calyrex, but we still have to one-shot the Miraidon, otherwise they get to just do it again. I think we need to crit both. Good luck. Yeah, needed to crit both. Cool. And they Trick Room on our Tailwind. Which is interesting. They'll get a foul play now. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. Miraidon swap. That's good. I didn't protect. Into Lunala. We're just gonna get the foul play for free. That does way too much damage. The fact that they're slower than me, and then they have mons that are faster than me, and I don't get the KO. Okay. All right, we'll do another. But yikes. Okay, Miraidon Lunala. I've seen a couple of those. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Good game. Good trainer card. Okay, Miraidon Lunala again. Grimmsnarl, Incin, Urshifu, and Ursaluna. So my plays into this team are a little sketchy. The only Trick Room user they have is the Lunala. I'm gonna lead Calyrex with Riolu. And then I'm gonna bring Iron Hands, so I can sweep under Trick Room. My Iron Hands is pretty slow, though they could have a min speed Ursaluna, which would be slower. The biggest fear I have then is Lunala's probably the scariest thing there. Question is, do I still bring Miraidon? Or could Ogerpon do better? Ogerpon hits nothing specific, so it might just be Miraidon. Yeah, I think those are the right 4. Thing is, Riolu's never the right. Riolu is never in the right 4. He's just in the 4 that I'm bringing every time. Come on, Riolu. We gonna get you a win, maybe. Maybe. So what, I fought Miraidon Lunala 3 times now? Good trainer card. 3 times out of 5 matches? I think it's pretty popular, huh? That duo seems like people care about it for some reason. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, so Incineroar Urshifu, not what I want to see. They're gonna fake out and Surging Strike somebody. I think this is a good time for me to get into my Miraidon. But I also want to swap in Iron Hands. Maybe I do. Hard swap Iron Hands, hard swap Miraidon. I don't hate that, honestly. That'll give me fake out pressure and a Miraidon who's in a good position. I don't have to worry about Riolu getting one shot by fake out. Riolu can live with Surging Strikes in the sun, but if we get faked out, we might not be able to get Sun up. And I'm worried about not being able to put the Sun up for Calyrex, and Calyrex could get faked out if I protect the Calyrex. A Quick Guard. Okay, Surging Strikes was into Miraidon. Not too much damage. But also following up with a knockoff, ouch! I think I fake out Urshifu. Electro Drift Instant. I think that's what I do here. Not clear. I like the fake out into Urshifu because it might be Scarf. If it's Scarf, I have no choice but to fake it out. Let's see. They're taking their time. I guess this is a good offensive position. We just took way too much damage on Miraidon. Urshi swap, okay. Into Ursaluna. Cool. Didn't fall for that bait. They only brought one restricted, which is nice. They go for fake out. Okay. Maybe they were thinking too hard and ran out of time on Ensign. And the Rocky Helmet, no! That's great. Don't you just love it when that happens? Alright, I'm gonna go into Riolu, and we're just gonna have to sweep with hands. The mon they brought is probably Lunala. Just gonna Tera Water. Drain Punch this Ensign and coach up. I guess it matters the speed between the two 50 base speed mons here. Ursaluna swap. Okay, I thought they were gonna Tera, but them swapping into Lunala is basically the same thing. So I was just not gonna Drain Punch that slot either way. Electric Seed Lunala, fine. Here's my defensive Tera for you. Alright, now if the Ensign, they might be faster in Parting Shot, I guess. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that was a big miss. Okay, they had Will-O-Wisp. That could have been bad. Yeah, we take some Rocky Helmet chip, but whatever. Worth it to get rid of the Will-O-Wisp Incineroar. I'm hoping to see Urshifu now, but don't know if they would go that route. It is Urshifu. I'm gonna Drain Punch that Urshifu. Just for the sake of healing. And Sunny Day. In case they try to, like, Surging Strikes my Riolu or my Calyrex in the back. Won't have to take a Surging Strike. Yeah, we're gonna live that. One more turn for Riolu is nice. They're not counting on that. Rain Punch does big damage to Urshifu. Love to see it. Are they setting Trick Room? Bruh. That ain't it. Thank you. Here's a Wild Charge Bullet Punch combo into Lunala. Unless they swap into Ursaluna, that seems pretty solid. There we go. Get rid of that Shadow Shield. You do have +1 defense, though. That's a big chunk. And Moongeist Beam. Okay. And then presumably take out Riolu. Yeah, that's fine by me. Oh, no more Quark Drive. Have to deal with a +1/+1 Iron Hands. That's all I can get. So this is a little bit awkward. I think I want to Drain Punch Urshifu and Glacial Lance, because Lunala could Wide Guard, but I'm also a little worried about something going into the bear here. So I don't want to throw a Wild Charge. So this, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Drain Punch. Alright, no Wide Guard. We can get our Glacial Lance off. If we can get the KO, they are at +1 defense, but it's single target. I don't have a ton of attack investment. It'd be pretty big if we can get the KO here, so we can get an attack boost, not take any damage. Perfect. And then the awkward thing is them still having Tera. The fact that they still have Tera is very awkward. They do still have Tera, right? Yes. Because of that, I'm going to go straight for Wild Charge and Glacial Lance. I think they definitely Tera, no matter what it is. You pull your Tera here, no matter what it is. Even if it's normal, you use it here. No, maybe not normal. Maybe normal. Ghost? Cool. I don't think you're getting really any KOs. Headlong and not gonna KO. No, even Facade probably wouldn't have KO'd there. And with the defense drop, no shot. Ooh, 1 HP live. Burn would take it out, but Calyrex is still here. So even if they took out Calyrex with Headlong Rush, I think Facade would have been more. I don't know what that was about. But it wouldn't have been more by enough. Okay, Riolu, we got you a win against a real team. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Oh. Good game to my opponent. Alright, 5 games is probably all I'm going to play this time around. Sick of seeing Miraidon Lunala. What can I say? Riolu didn't show everything it could do. But I did click all of the buttons at certain points, so it showed you what it can do. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you try this team out. Rental code's there in the corner for you. But anyways, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.